Buonasera a tutti. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? And welcome to another edition of Calcio 3Z. Let me know if you can hear me, if everything's set, because you never know with my mic, my luck with my mic and my recording. So, guys, hope everyone is doing well. It's been a very long time. I haven't done a live. And yes, we're going to talk about Juventus. Okay. Then we'll talk about, you know, the national team. Then, guys, I know there's Milanisti here, Napolitano, so we'll leave the questions, the banter about Milan after, Napoli, Inter, whatsoever. Okay? Hope everybody's doing well. And of course, press send, put a beautiful like and subscribe. Please share because that's the most beauty. Thank you for all your love for support. And I'm hoping uh, you can do more than maybe by next week or something. Uh, and hoping to have some guests. Like I promised a lot of people, but life gets busy and it is what it is. I can do so much. We have a bunch of people in the chat here. Let's start off here. Okay, guys, I'm going to go from the beginning here. I know that Mark was here a while ago at 4:33 because I sent him the link, Mr. Mark. Italian football is 45 years beyond. Yes, you're absolutely right, Marco, but we are going to get into that after. Paisano, Pasquale, here we go. Grande Pasquale, always a pleasure, respect. My leg is up already. Well, we all know that, Pasquale. Thank you for the love and support. Poi, Pasquale, faremo qualcosa insieme, ne parleremo quando avrò tempo. Se facciamo qualcosa insieme, we're going to do something together. We'll see what can I do, Paisa. Then, of course, buonasera a casa tutti, gents. Anthony, I love you take my rhyme. Once again, Granvina continues to show that he's a failure at the FIGG. We'll get into that later. Don't worry, I have lots to talk about that bastardo. Grande Milan, Paesa, che fai? Sto facendo una live. I am doing a live and just can't wait to enjoy with you lovely people. Andrew, my friend, Granderino, ciao a tutti. Grande Andrew, buonasera. Thanks for coming in, bro. I know it's 9:30 your time. Tony, now what is really going on with you? Well, we're going to talk about it, Tony. Then you say your thoughts as well. Let me just go through the comments. We got Francesco, grande milanista, buonasera. Buonasera, grande. Grande Mario, Gravina out. That's funny from Interista saying that. Hey, I think everybody's fed up with this Gravina because we're going to talk about it right after I give my 2 cents about Juventus, but I'll make everybody happy. So, guys, we all know there's a lot of news involved. I'm pretty sure most of you have been watching my videos. Well, my recent video that I talked about Juventus. And, it has been really tough for me to be consistent, But don't worry, eventually I'm going to do maybe one video about Juventus, then one video about Milan, because as you remember, when I do videos, I try to do all at once. It doesn't work out that great. So I do one. I do what I can. I know it's mostly Juventus because I'm Juventus and there's lots to talk about, but we'll cover this tonight. Hold on a second, I'm kind of behind here. Everything is okay. Okay. So, ragazzi, now we all know that yesterday Mr. Comolli just joined at the building. I don't know anything about this Comolli. Yes, the press conference was nice and beautiful based what he said. The first thing that I like, dobbiamo vincere. Well, that is the whole purpose with Juventus. But the recent years, the last 5-6 years, it's all about anno zero, top four, BB boo, which I have to see it to believe it, what this Comolli is going to do. I haven't heard anything about this guy. Do some research whatsoever. So because apparently what I'm hearing, Elkan found this guy. He didn't even know him either. He found him through an agency. So I don't know what to really expect. Like we expected a lot from Giuntoli. Hope this guy is better than Giuntoli. I know he's not a diretto sportivo because we still don't have a DS. But ragazzi, I want something better and good, which today it's official. Mr. Tudor is officially Juventus till 2027. Now, you guys know my thoughts about Tudor. I didn't want him to stay because I always wanted more, but unfortunately, who's going to join? I respect Tudor. Don't get me wrong. I respect Tudor. I always want something better because, based on his experience, uh, you know, he didn't do much. 6 months at Lazio. Maybe Verona, he did a lot. 2 months Udinese. We'll see. He might prove me wrong, and we just gotta hope for that. Maybe he might do better than Mota. I don't know. So we'll wait and see on that about this Mercato rumbling going around. So we have Pasquale says something about Comolli. Juventus should hope that this Comolli won't turn out to be a Cherubini and Arriva Bene. Well, Pasquale, that's what I hope too. Like we all thought this Giuntoli was the chef, was the is cooking. I was the first one to say it. This is my concern about Comolli. Like yesterday press conference, everybody loved what he had to say, but le chiacchiere stanno zero. The how you say in English? The words are zero. You have to do the facts. Le chiacchiere stanno at zero. So I hope he's not one of those Elkan boys, and you know what I mean. Marco Grande. Things are rotating the whole system of Italian football. I agree. When teams like Juve and the national team can attract. I agree with you 100%, Mark. I know we go back and forth in this, but Mark, I've been telling you more than once. This is the whole Italian system is destroyed by Gravino. I'm pretty sure Interista Milanese will agree with me right here. You can see the comments. But with Juve, it's Elkan. I know you disagree with me with Elkan. I know he's trying to be onto the business because until we don't have somebody with culture that knows culture, that loves Juventus, we're not going to go forward, bro. Now, with these names going along, you know, uh, Jonathan Davis, we don't know what's happening because they want to. If it's not going to go on Juventus terms, you know what I mean. Juventus are not going to close the deal. This Giore, Victor Giore, correct me if I'm wrong because my spelling with this guy's name, Giorish, whatever. I love that player. You actually think they're going to spend 10 million on this guy? Like, let's be real, guys. It's all about money and it's all about. Then we got players like Vlahovic. Like apparently today, they're supposed to be official because the agent was there, but Fenerbahce offered him, but he doesn't want to go. Like Vlahovic, you're not the top player. You embarrass yourself even with the national team of Serbia. Like, let's be real, man. Let's be real. Like, is it this hard to get rid of this guy? Like, I only hope he leaves and you know and get somebody. But I find it hard that when they get some players because Tudor, in order for him to do good with this team, he needs the players. Now, all these coming along, I think it's going to be right after the Club World Cup. I hope. But I have a funny feeling that nothing's going to go through, or we might expect some players that we never heard. They might impress us. As these high quality players, ragazzi, it's zero, if you ask me. So I don't know, man. Siamo nella frutta because you see Inter doing moves, Milan doing moves, Napoli they're on fire. They got De Bruyne. These guys, even under Conte, they're probably going to win again. And we're still alla cacca as we speak. Okay, we got Mark here. Let's go through the comments. 20 years ago, we were a par with Real Madrid. I agree with you. In 2006 World Cup final, I believe there were 8 Juventus players on the field for that game. Look what Madrid has achieved compared to us. Well, they got a mafia at Real Madrid, if you ask me. I do like Fiorentino Perez, but he controls and he grows. He grows. You know, what did he say last year after the Champions League? We're going to win the 17th month, correct? Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. Now they got the coach from Bayern Leverkusen, Alonso. But I am pretty sure that he's going to do a good job. But the problem with us, the Caro Mark, Elkan doesn't want to spend. Like, you agree? Elkan doesn't want to spend. So it's just embarrassing. Omar, well, brother, thank you so much. Mr. Omar B, he's a Barcelona fan. He rated my channel. Thank you so much, bro. I'm going to try to do yours, trust me, not because I can't do it. I need to learn how to do it because I don't have a laptop. It won't allow me to do it on the phone, bro. But I will do it next time on your live. But I think you have to do a live first in order to rate, correct? So we have Excel, frame by goal. Okay. And who we have here? They spend, bro. They're just yes, 100. They spend money. Yes, Elkan spend. Elkan even spend money on the Ferrari, bro. But they didn't spend properly. Like you mentioned about Real Madrid, but Fiorentino Perez, he's the master, man. Like, he's a mafioso because even Copa del Rey, Barcelona fans can agree with me. They were doing this casino with the referees. Like, we don't have this power. We don't. I know Agnelli wanted to be up there, but if we're controlled by this FIGG whatsoever, amigo mio, it doesn't look pretty. It doesn't look pretty. Yeah, trust me, man. I gotta learn, but I will take care of you. Thank you so much, my brother. And we'll just have to wait and see because with all these names going around and all this thing, I'm not really happy. Because next week, I'm pretty sure a bunch of you on here are gonna go uh, to the Club World Cup. Who's going to the Club World Cup? Between the Interista, the Barcelona fans. There's Barcelona fans too. Milanista, unfortunately, there is no Milan. Okay, Comolli did work on the Cardinale at Toll House. Okay, that I remember. So I will wait and see what this guy does if I was you guys. Well, Anthony, that's what I just said. He did a nice performance, good conferenza stampa yesterday. But we gotta see what he's gonna put on the tape. All right, he might prove us wrong whatsoever because I'm hearing up and down about this guy. Like the good thing he said, l'importante vincere. He said to win the Club World Cup. But you think with this team, with no reinforcements, we're gonna win this Club World Cup? There's what's his name, Kostic, Milik. Like really, man, this is veramente vergogna. This is not Juventus. We're like pro Vercelli, man. Straight up, bro. Straight up. Oh, okay. Sorry, bro. Sorry, man. I didn't understand. Grande James. We have Mr. James in the house. Hope all is well, brother. I'm doing Juventus talk, so okay, let's get in. Jump to the merda, Jesus Christ, what a hack. Just buying with no plan, and Mota is a total piece of intermeta. Not only he's a piece of intermeta, he's a mortadella that they didn't produce in Juventus. This was all Giuntri's fault because last year we could have Conte. I know you're like me, you didn't want Minestre Riscaldate whatsoever, but he could have been our guy to fix this problem. But now he's enjoying life at the Bella Napoli because I got Napolitans on Twitter. Oh, you're going to Florida, really? That's good, bro. I can go. I was thinking to go to the Club World Cup at Philadelphia, but no, family, busy. You know what I mean? It's tough, paisano. But good for you, man. Guys, if you want to reach out, Mark is going to be in Florida. He lives in Florida, so I know some Juventino from the Vancouver club are going to be there, and Toronto, I guess. So yeah. Yes, I forgot, Pascal. You correct. You're absolutely right. Real Madrid is correct. I can't even remember, bro. But thank you for correcting me. Okay, nobody wants to go. Trump USA tickets not selling. Let's leave the politics aside, but yeah, the tickets are not selling. But I have a paisan who might can hook you guys up. If you guys want to message me privately on Instagram, whoever wants tickets for the Club World Cup, let me know and I'll hook you up. Okay, Real Madrid I mentioned and Atletico. Okay, I figured. Yeah, well, I forgot about that. Milik is a club legend, James. I get that. I met Milik at Los Angeles, with all due respect, bro. But you know, the guy's always injured, man. So we got Napoli Nation. This guy, man. Dan, how long before you is relevant again? I don't know, Dan. You ask me. I don't know, bro. You've been going off on me all day about Juventus. Don't even start with me tonight because I'm gonna give it to you big time, bro. I'm telling you. I know you're so hyped up because you have a Juventino helping you guys out to build this delusional dynasty. But I'm telling you, man, good luck on you. And you only got to pray to God that Conte's gonna stay because one moment, if it needed for you guys. But don't worry about us. We're in the rebuild, as Elkan said. We're on zero, so don't worry about us, bro. My suggestion. The drive, oh, 3 hours, minchia. Okay, 1 second, boys. Grande most sports, always, always on top of things. I appreciate it. Oh, come on, man, just to connect with people, please. Come on, bro. We're all paisans here, man. Come on, bro. Madonna mia. Up to you. Dan, don't even start with me. Guys on the chat, did I ever say 100% sure that Conte's coming? This guy's been giving me a hard time since this morning. Like, these guys don't follow my videos. They just want to make themselves feel better. You got your wish. You got the players. Just leave me that alone. Please, don't let me start because I don't want to go wild tonight, man. Enjoy your Napoli. Yeah, I got people going at you. Anyways, Canucks will forget. Well, he's not a Canucks fan. He's a Montreal fan. So don't say that to James, or else he's going to start with the Canucks. Now, moving on, guys, leave a comments. I know I will continue on. So, the Club World Cup. I know Conceição is there. Milik, apparently. I think Bremer is going to be there, but I don't think he's going to play that much. But Locatelli, because he hasn't played at the national team because he was busy at the Club World Cup. What do you guys expect with this Club World Cup? Are we going to do Bella Figura or no? I feel bad for my Juventini going there. Yes, it's experience. I went to Los Angeles 2 years ago. You enjoy some fun with the Juventini, the atmosphere, you know what I mean? I just don't know what to expect with this Club World Cup. Hopefully, a good one. And yeah, let's move on. You know what an absolute disgrace is? Atalanta hire Yat. That is absolute. They should have hired Mota, Mark. I will keep a little piece in my heart for that. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. We'll leave the banter. Don't worry, we all know how Conte performs when he has to play more than once a week. Well, that's what I'm telling these Napolitans, Pasquale, because they're too excited, hyped up. But if it doesn't go his way, he might leave. And you're Interista. But for me, Conte, if finito, my friend, after what he did, and it's even true thanks to our boy El Cane. But come on, Melorino, do you think Moto should coach the national? Not a chance, man. Please. He's going to turn this national team in the dumps. So I just don't know what to say, boys. With this Juventus, I hope all the best for Tudor. I hope we can do better. Uh, Hope we get some signings, but it's all going to be official after the Club World Cup. Because even with this Jonathan Davids, it's been weeks after weeks. But of course, if they don't demand on Juventus terms, they're not going to get Jonathan Davids, if you ask me. So Conte won Scudetto with Inter, also in UCL. Okay, there, Dan. Whatever, bro. Whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say, let that guy talk. He has to make himself feel better. But guys in the chat, you can attack Pasquale. Facci dietro questo Napoli guy because he's been giving me a hard time. Oh, you already got your piece. Okay, let's see here. Yes, done, but Conte finished last in the last Champions League group stage. Bravissimo. Grande Pasquale. Te voglio bene. So, guys in the chat, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. What do you think about Juventus? Under Tudor, hoping we're getting some players. Are we going to compete with the Scudetto, or it's going to be another year of struggling for top four? Me personally, maybe top four. And at least he proves me wrong because Inter, the other hand, they have that new coach, which we'll talk about it later. We have to see Milan under Allegri. I think he will do good, but I don't know if they're going to get that close to win the Scudetto. Then who else? Atalanta, who knows with Juric? I don't even know. Maybe Roma might do good under Gasperini. So I don't know. I have no idea. Let's pay. Okay. Let's see the answer to these questions. I'm possible finish fourth and grade out 1-2 wins with Pete. You think even with Tudor we're gonna end up like that? I don't know, Melon. We'll just have to wait and see. Compete for the Scudetto. Who, Juventus? I did not say that. I said top four. Milan is correct, okay. Nacho is a good guy. Can wait for the new season. Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. Are you ready, Pasquale, with this new coach? I don't know, bro. Any guy can bring Interista Juventus together is impressive in their trophy. Exactly. Well, so far I got the good Interista on the chat. So far. So, guys, who will last longer, Tudor or Kivu? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe Kivu? I don't picture Marotta firing because with Tudor, who knows if things will go sideways. What do you think, Pasquale, about your boy Kivu? I don't know, man. I know in Italy we can expect it by bigger players whatsoever, well, top coaches whatsoever. I don't know if Kivu can manage a top team. Yeah, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Us is top four, James. So we'll just have to wait and see, boys. We gotta wait and see what happens. It's gonna be a very interesting Serie A. Hopefully better, and hopefully we can see some new faces, some new Italians. Because I don't know about you guys with this national team, I am not really happy. Yes, the rumors about Gattuso coming. I like Gattuso, yes, but as a coach, I don't know. I don't know. But he would be good to tell Gravina off. So ci poghiamo le mani and that's it. I bet a pizza with a guy that Kivo. Okay, at least you're honest, bro. You're concerned too, Pasquale. We'll have to wait and see. Well, pretty much you got two players. Hopefully, it will benefit him because pretty much you did some Mercato. We haven't done Stugatz. We got Kostic. Maybe he might stay after the Club World Cup. Like, le minesse riscaldate e andiamo avanti. Pasquale. I can see to leaving on his own, but not getting fired anytime soon. Well, that's what I'm thinking too, because if they're not going to give them the players, and we said this on the chat, James, with our paisans, like, they gave him the contract to 2027, which that he wanted. Like, you got to bring them players, man. and he's not going to deal with this then being second best. You know what I mean? Like on that department, I am not uh, happy. Oh my God. Liam, thank you so much, buddy. The Bayern View Raider, guys. Thank you, Bayern. As I said to Omar, I need to chat with you guys. Are going to teach me how to do this. I don't have a laptop. Well, if you guys are on live after, let me know, bro. I'll try to rate you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Liam. I really appreciate it, bro. So let's see. Pascal always has interesting comments. Napoli nations. We all know that Napoli is the favorite. You guys are the defending champions, no? Answer his questions because you've been a little bit hyped up, Dan. So thanks again, guys. I really appreciate Louis. Buonasera. Thank you. We have Francesco. We're going through the comments, then I continue on. Look at Spain in their youth. The teenagers are starting at Spain. Well, that's where I get mad with this Italy side, guys. Ma porca la miseria, no? You know, we don't have, why we don't produce Italian, young Italian players. Let's get into the national team. Then, guys, leave the comments and try to catch up. Then we can talk about Inter whatsoever. Because this is the most important thing on the start with tonight, besides Juventus and in general. As I did say, Calcio news. You got a good point there. I remember Germany, they were struggling to win the World Cup. They built more culture schools, which they forced these young kids from Serie B to go to the A team of Germany and automatically be in the national team. We have a lot of good young talent in Serie B, you know, and we have to produce this. Not with all these stranieri guys. You know, even last game against Moldova, yes, we win, but was it a nice win? You know, so I have no idea whatsoever. It is very embarrassing. The Italian youth teams are good, but these kids don't get started. Well, that's what I'm saying, Andrew. That's where I get pissed off because we have good talent players, Pescara, Regina, you know, all these teams at Serie B. Put them on. What about that kid Kamal, the one from Milan? He's like 17 years old. Let this guy play. You know what I mean? Like you have the guy. Well, yeah, Mal. He's a different story whatsoever. What's that guy's name? Gava Torres. He started 17 years old, and you see how Spain wins. I want to be surprised they're going to win the World Cup. You know, it is embarrassing. But this all starts from the FIGC and that bastardo Gravina, man. Oh, trust me. Trust me. The problem is your youth isn't given enough chances. I'm like, well, that's what I'm saying. This all starts from Gravina and company. That's why il calcio italiano recently, yes, the Serie A can be competitive because you have teams getting close. What's up? But did you see Brescia? They went bankrupt. You know, I did a video recently. So they do 28 games in Serie A, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. They don't want to do less because they don't want to lose for extra games. But doing less, it will give more entertainment. Too much games involved. Like it's way too much. They don't give too much opportunities for the celebrate teams to go. Like thank God Marco Verratti, he's a Bruzzese like me. He bought half of Pescara. So I hope by next they've just rejoined Serie B. I hope by next year, boys, they we can see my lovely Pescara to Serie A. We'll see. Okay, we got Napoli nations. Diego Coppola didn't get signed in Italy. It's crazy to me. Well, yeah, but he played the other day, correct? And now he's playing the Premier League or something. Like, who is this Coppola? Like, straight up, man. We're going through the comments here. Andrew, because all the Serie A coaches care about is winning. They don't care about youth at all. E la vergogna. Why did I come from Italy to Vancouver? When I finished school at age 21, they said I did not have the experience. But then When you're a little bit older, like my cousin back in the day, he lost his job because the factory shut down. Oh, you're too old. So when are these kids going to start working? Like that's the Italian mentality. It's embarrassing. Like Mark said at the beginning, we are 45 years behind. So I'm going through Compass. No, no, Juventus is first, but let's say Pescara is my second team. If they do join Serie A, I'll support them. Not like Juventus. Juventus is always first, but I will never judge my lovely Pescara, James. No, but the fact that Marco Verratti got this team, you know, Forza Cosenza. You're Calabrese, eh? Well, I can say nothing. Well, my wife is from Calabria, and she'll go for Regina because she's from Reggio. Buonasera, Rino. Grande Juve Cornercast. Gio, buonasera. Did you receive my message today? If you need any tickets, give me a call. Saluta a tutti in the chat. Saluta a te, Grande Juve Cornercast. Oh, Brighton said Coppola. Yeah, I never heard about this guy, to be honest. I was shocked that this lineup was, uh, you know, terrible. Very terrible. So, if you ask me. But man, even what they did to Spalletti, yes, he's on the fault too. But to fire him and let him play the last game, which luckily he win, but it was really embarrassing. But once you put the young guys, you see Fratesi, he almost scored. Uh, Cambiaso scored. Like, Bello de Casa. Why we're not having a Juventini here? With that this Blocco Inter didn't seem good to me, if you ask me. But we got to bring I Calcio because I am really fed up with this situation of Calcio in Italy, and it is embarrassing. Because if we don't make the World Cup, guys, I live in Canada, you know. It's gonna hurt my feelings having these Canadians, the Serbians here. They all, like my Serbian friends, they're all shocked with all due love, respect to Serino. I respect you, but this is not good. A team like Italy not making through uh, the World Cup. So they better do something. Hopefully, Gattuso, as much I don't want him there because I don't want him to deal with that. Any news on Leone to Juverino? Not too sure, bro. I heard it last week, but have you heard anything? I have no idea, my friend. We got Pasquale on, like I said. Close to me as well as Inter and Juve. We'll see. Okay, so between those three teams. Thank you, Pasquale. I'm a little bit behind because it's kind of hard to catch up. But guys on the chat, well, then we move on to the next argument. What do you guys think? What Italy should do better? Do you think Gattuso is a good choice? I like Gattuso because people call me Ringhio because I'm like Gattuso. Because if you notice, I'm always angry whatsoever because that's my vision. I'm kind of like, I'm not telling like Ringhio. No, I have the same attitude, yes. But what do you guys think if they have to pick Gattuso? Because I hear rumors about Mourinho. Please, no. Yes, he has experience, but that is vergogna for the calcio Italian. We need to bring Italians. All right? We need to bring Italians. Not Mourinho. We're not, no offense, Portugal that has the Belgium guy, England that has Tuchel. No, absolutely not. For me, Mourinho is a big no. One second. Okay, I'll go through Gio. Either it's a coach that knows how to qualify the World Cup. You think Gattuso will be the one? I hope so. I know he can bring the green, but is he going to manage, Gravini and company? Gattuso will go Calabrese to everyone. Well, yeah, that's what I love about Gattuso. He speaks the truth. He doesn't care. I love that guy. I don't want Gattuso. I would say bring Mancini. I don't think he's going to come, man. They kicked him out. You know? Uh, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, he missed the World Cup, and Ventura missed the World Cup. Well, we cannot deny his uh, talent because we did have a nice Euro, huh? Let's not forget. True, but we don't have any options, James, up here. I know. Uh, I don't see Mancini. Let's see Pasquale. Please, anyone but no Gattuso. The Rossi Caravan. If De Rossi, if you have to pick De Rossi Caravan, I'd rather choose Gattuso. But De Rossi, maybe De Rossi, but Cannavaro, what's he gonna do, man? We need guys with experience, man. Why you don't want Gattuso, Pasquale? Okay, people say De Rossi good. Okay. Ah, between De Rossi and Gattuso, but not Cannavaro, man. He's bringing up some hockey. Well, they're playing tomorrow, right? I don't know, man. I think Florida's going to win. I don't want Edmonton to win because I'm a Canuck fan, with all due respect. No, not the Zerbi, bro. You kidding me? Per carità, signor. Per carità. No, not a chance. Not the Zerbi. I definitely don't want Mourinho. Do you guys want Mourinho? Not a chance, please. Mourinho, they got to keep the Italian system. I know you can take coaches from everywhere, but if Allegri wasn't going to Milan, maybe. But you know what? Allegri, as much as say Ancelotti is smart and went to Brazil, I think Allegri is smart to go to Milan, so he doesn't have to deal with FIGG. So I can say Allegri, as much I hate the guy, smart on you because I always said it. If Allegri joins the national team, he'll do good, in my opinion. But he was smart, and Ancelotti. I'm sorry, I know you people call him traditore, but he was smart to go to Germany. So yeah. Oh come on, Ventura back, please. Ma shame Benedict. What Ventura's gonna do? We should get people in Zaga. Yeah. We're gonna end up going to Serie D playing against Celano, my town. No needs to be time to rebuild the national team identity. If you want to keep the Italian way, I'm sorry. Mourinho will never come, but I don't like the idea to have no offense to anyone uh, to have a coach outside of Italy. I know we don't have uh, high quality coaches, but you know what I mean. I'm just going through some comments. Hold on a second, boys. Okay, last Lewis. I just want to go from Anthony. I loved Gattuso as a player, but he has mixed results as a coach, and De Rossi doesn't have a lot of experience. Exactly. Spaghetti deserve to be sacked, but they should have been sooner. Well, he did not make good spaghetti, Mr. Anthony. I am not really happy with the spaghetti. So he got what he deserved. So I'm just going through the comments. Sorry, guys. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll give Gattuso a chance. I hope he tells Gravina to I see you, bye bye. And well, he was on the list too. I don't know if he's gonna come. I wouldn't mind Pioli. Pioli, anybody? Would you like Pioli? We don't have any choices, which I respect. Even Ranieri, not uh, uh, not show this schivo. So, guys, keep on going with the comments. Definitely more than Gozu. Why you don't want Gattuso? Pasquale, ask me this question. He's a paesano too. Like, okay, I understand he doesn't have that coaching experience whatsoever. I like him only for his grinta. You know what I mean? But you ask me, I don't mind Pioli, but I don't know. We have to wait and see by tomorrow. I can't say chicken out. He already said he was going. He was going pension, and he probably they want to deal with the Gravina company. So I'm pretty sure you will agree with me with that because Gravina, fa cacare. I am very sorry, guys. So, guys, before I continue, just leave the comments down below. You know where to find me. Go on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Calcio with 3 Then you can go Soccer Forever Percent Calcio on Facebook. Unfortunately, I couldn't change the name. But if you want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Calcio with 3 you guys can find me there. And if you want to ask questions whatsoever, if you want a request to talk about something else, give me a shout. There is no problem. Tudor gave his word to Fiorentina, so he's not going to coach the national team. Oh, okay. I heard about Fiorentina. Thank you that you're on topic. I always forget. I can remember so much. He went, same as Cannavaro. But then you said you prefer De Rossi Cannavaro. I agree with you, but he can tell the Gravina the fa quattro passi. Really, Gio Palladino at the national team? Come on, Gino. Are you Briago? Like, are you drunk, stasera, Gio? So, guys, let's continue on. Thank you all. There's a little mix of everything. So, we talked about Juventus. If you guys want to leave some questions, whatever I'm missing about Juventus, let me know. But we'll continue on. My fellow Milanisti, what are you guys' thoughts about Allegri? I talked to my mom, and she wasn't really happy about that. But like I said, maybe Allegri might do a good job. Because Modric is going to be at Milan after the Club World Cup. It's one of those Allegri players. That doesn't deny. Then I don't know if Leao is going to stay. And, whoa, what's that guy's name? Reinders is officially at Man City. So, let me see. Just one more thing. I wish Ancelotti didn't take the Brazil job. He would be perfect for Italy. Well, to close this, Ancelotti is smart not to go to Italy because he's not going to deal with Gravina in company. That's why he's in Brazil. I hope to see him in Vancouver. I'm pretty sure Brazilian Vancouver, it's not that far in the flight because he does live in Vancouver. The wife is here. So I can have a nice chat with him. It's hard to see him, but I don't blame him going to Brazil, my friend. So you got some Milan talk here. I rather have Allegri than Fonseca, yeah. Well, with one competition, so we'll see what happens then. You think that he's going to win the Scudetto? We got to see how it turns out. I know it's one competition, James, but with the rebuild, Allegri, I don't know, man. If they give the players that he wants, I don't know, bro. Because Milan doesn't like to spend either, man. I think we'll give Conte a run for his money. Yeah, probably. I'm just curious to see what that leg is going to do. I'm very curious. Let's see. The Moose. Who's the Moose? Yeah, you top four. Okay, bravo, Francesco. I think James is being funny because he does like Allegri. So sad to see Buffon like Gravina, Magna company. I it's sad in my part too, but I think Buffon won't last long. If Leao stays at Milan, they need to upgrade their defense. Well, yeah, Allegri can be good at it, but they have to bring the players that he wants. Is Leao staying? I haven't heard anything. There's no confirmation. Has championship pedigree and passes along to players. Yeah, but his way of playing, man, I don't know, James. I agree with your thing. I know you still like Allegri, but I don't know. We'll see. I did say he'll do good. Oh, Allegri's the moose. Allegri's the cavallaro. He's the horseman because he loves his horses, not the moose. And sorry, and focus on Serie A is a plus. True. We'll wait and see. We'll see if Sarri can do something. No, I don't want Leo to you. Are you kidding me? No, Mirko. Per favore. No. Sorry, guys. People on the chat. The chat is going wild. Let's start off with the io goto section. You know how this turns out. Banter questions. I will try to um, catch up with the comments whatsoever. So we got Mr. Dan. Gattuso won Copita with Napoli. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, but is he going to be good at the national team? I don't know. Bravo, Mirko. I don't want Leo. I'm sorry, guys. So let's go through Allegri. Okay. Allegri will get his results even though his dinosaur football can be hard to watch. I'll staying because Allegri likes him. Okay. I also see Pulisic staying. Okay, I agree with you. I haven't heard anything my end, but Anthony Flair, send me a message if there's anything that even Montella that I don't know will get Milan back in the UCL. Hey, they might be close to Napoli for a Scudetto race. So, hey, you know what? I won't mind seeing that Milan can win so I can give you a nice TED to you and your fellow Napolitans out there. TED, Dan. Questo è per oggi, because today you give me a hard time since this morning, you bacala. If you guys, oh, buddy, you gotta pray to God. You gotta pray to God, buddy. You gotta pray to God. If you guys don't do well, you're not gonna hear the end of it. Ooh. You can put any coach you want, but Italy right now don't have top players like they won the last World Cup. Well, like I said before, if you weren't here before, Mirko, they're not developing Italian talent, my friend. And the whole problem with Italian culture is Gravina. Okay? Let's not deny that. You guys know my thoughts about Gravina. I can't stand it. Do you guys like Gravina? Is he la rovina del calcio? Let's be real. Let's be real, because I'm not the only one saying it. I'm connected with people from Italy. Everybody's complaining. Everybody. So, but Modric to Milan, curious to see. Just curious to see. Good choice if he decides to coach again, Capello. But he's at that age too, so I don't know. Maybe. You never know. We'll have to wait and see. Guys, leave the comments down, the questions. Interisti Napoletani. Go ahead. I'll bring it up to you. What do you guys think about Inter with Kivu and their players? Are they going to get any more players? And this Napoli, they got De Bruyne, because Dan is opening 3-4 bottles of champagne. But do you think De Bruyne is going to be good? Because nobody judges him as a player, the Caritasino. But with his injuries, let's hope he doesn't come to Serie A like most of these top players. They retire in Serie A. They get injured all the time. Same with Modric. So Modric go to Milan to make coffee. Yeah, true. Very true. So we'll have to wait and see how this Napoli is going to turn out to, because they're getting other players as well. So it's going to get stronger. De Bruyne, I don't know. If he gets healthy, I'll be more than happy. No, not happy. Sorry. Why should I be happy for nothing? Like, come on. So yeah. Then Inter, I don't know. We have to see if the players are going to stay whatsoever. With this Kivu guy, I have no idea. No idea. No idea. Okay, Inter already got an excellent player, Sukic. Good right back in Luis Enrique. Okay, and hopefully we'll get Boni from Parma. That I did I know. Pascal, you can do me a favor. Like I said, I might bring some Inter news because, like I said, as much I hate Tinder, but I'm going to try to do it one at a time. You know what I mean? So just send me something, because I don't have that much connections in the interworld besides Anthony Interworld Wild. I think that Bruno can still make an impact even though he's in his mid-30s. Good sign for Napoli. Yes, I agree, but every single player that comes at his age to Serie A. They all end up injury whatsoever. Like, che cazzo, ragazzi. We have 20 people on the chat, guys. I cannot see uh, how many likes, if you guys can check, because I'm doing everything on my phone, unfortunately. My goal will be, if I did want to buy any pairs to Conte and spend all the money to make a new stupid Christmas movie. Yeah, that's what I said to Dan, Napoli Nation. That's Conte style. I wouldn't mind seeing that either, bro. I wouldn't mind seeing that. So, as these guys are getting hyped up, you know, relax, relax. I was today at the meat market in Vancouver. There was one Interista and the owner's Napolitan. And he said, "Oh, we went to Scudetto. What's what? I'd rather see you, the Inter." You know what I mean? So, but he's okay. He's chill. But most of these Napolitans, like Dan and company, Madonna mia. Headaches. If you see on Twitter, they're just driving me nuts. But I tell them off. I say the way it is. Low down your roll. Low down. He would seem like a panic hire to me because Inter were not prepared for the possibility of Inzaghi leaving the club. But we'll see what happens. Well, yeah, they had no choice because they have the Club World Cup. But Grande Jason Paisano, sorry I'm late. We are losing Gattuso to Aston Villa. Not too sure. I haven't heard anything about that. Who says Napoli? No confirmation on Gatti that. I have to double check. I'm a little bit behind about Gatti, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'll keep you posted on that one, Jason. Thanks for popping by. There's your answer. No, Gatti gonna stay. Don't worry. You sure, Mirko? Because they're sending even to Napoli, so I'm not too sure, my friend. Can you guys double check how much likes I have, please? Because I cannot see on my phone. I just want to double check. But thank you for all coming. 19 people, over 20 people. Beautiful. This is, it's been a while. I haven't seen that. But thank you all. Just put these likes, subscriptions, and please share. And guys, Byron View, Omar, thank you for the raid. Holy crap. 22 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Wow. And thank you all the guys. If you're still on, Liam and company, thank you so much, brother. I will try to do the same thing with you guys. Let's go move on the comments, and I'm going to close it up soon. So, for me, Conte and Napoli already started on a good note by getting Marinucci and now Musa from Milan. Okay. They're getting good signings, but we just have to wait and see what happens. By so, main concern is always injuries with older players. But world-class players are worth the risk. Well, that's what I'm saying about De Bruyne, because he had his injuries in Belgium, Man City. He's a great player if he's healthy. But you know how it goes when they come to Serie A. È finita. My boy is waking up. Orazio, are you okay? Honey, Orazio's awake. If she can hear me. Andrew, open a bottle. Oh, you see that? Okay, I'm gonna leave it. Okay, I got what do I have here? Yeah, I got vodka, Bacardi, I got Jameson, Crown Royal. No, I'm not gonna open because if I start drinking, bro, I'm already having some beers. I'm good for that because tomorrow I gotta work. But in some occasions, let's say if Italy goes through for the World Cup qualifications, then we'll open up some bottles. Don't worry. To me, Vlahovic gonna stay. Nobody gonna give him 12 mil. I hope not, bro. I hope he doesn't stay because I want this Vlahovic to leave. So, yeah, I can't stand Vlahovic. Yeah, you heard it. ADL Christmas movies. Because by December, if they don't get what he wants, Conte, a casa, buddy. Then we'll see. We've seen that Christmas movie a lot. So, like I told you guys, calma, calma. But you guys, there's no point talking with you guys. Rino, your shelf is bigger than a Napoli museum. Tell them that. These guys are being cocky because they win 2 Scudettos in 5 years. We win so much. I see them all. You guys got a dream to see what we get. But your excuses always examine. You're not relaxed, buddy. You're hyped up. You're, calm down. You and your paisano over there, you win the Scudetto, big deal. You got Conte, a Juventus coach that got you in. If it wasn't for Conte, you wouldn't win. Then Inter dropped, Milan dropped, Juventus dropped. What are we talking about? You already said enough bottles of champagne that you're going to win the Scudetto next year. Relax, buddy. E che cazzo. If he ever wants to revive his career, he may have to take a pay cut to get his move. He should have went to Fenerbahce because he had that deal today. So, have you ever been to? No, I never been. To be quite honest, me personally, I never been. I went to Los Angeles to watch Juventus play in Torino, even when I was in Italy. I never had the opportunity to go because that time I wasn't working. I did not have the money to go there because it's expensive. Then from Abruzzo to Torino, it's like 6 hours away. But that's my take when I go to Napoli. Yeah, Napoli, sorry, to Italy, not Napoli. I will definitely go to Torino, Napoli Nation. Bro, we're not getting Gatti. Thank God. Bro, relax, you bacala. I did, Mercato. I fashion. Grande, grande. Okay, guys, I'm gonna close it up. Thank you all once again. Man, it was a beautiful live. I love it. I want like to say thanks to the buyer, viewer, whatsoever. Please, guys, just subscribe to those guys. Omar, he's from he's a Barcelona fan, so he's always doing some crazy stuff on his channel. So, guys, thank you so much. I will do a live again. I might have some guests. We'll see by next week. But stay tuned. I'll bring some news. Juventus, of course, other teams, and we'll make the magic happen. Until then, it's 7:30 my time. And thanks again to everybody. Great life, Forza Mila sempre. Well, Forza Juve e la top Forza Italia. But good luck on your future. Good night, guys, and love the beautiful game. Always per sempre, grande Pasquale. Then good night to Mirko. So, anybody else that I miss? No. Until then, ciao ciao e arrivederci. Barabim, barabum, forza Juve, forza Italia e a casa tutti. Sempre come sempre.